Hakuna Matata Fringinistas. Zip. What was that? Oh, that was 4 days without you doing a video diary. Yeah, fuck, goes past quickly. All right, let's catch up. 4 days worth, let's crack on. Doing well with the unrealistic goals. All going pretty good, I say. Yeah, on track with those, going well. Oasis have been in town for the last 4 days. So Edinburgh's been a little bit like this.
All right, Kev.
I think it's both. I think it has impacted shows a little bit, but also maybe in a good way sometimes. I think there have been increased people in town. I mean, for example, let's take the panel show, which I'm conscious I haven't talked a lot about, given that that's the thing I'm up here producing every day. It's going well. We're getting numbers in. We're getting numbers every day. They're engaged. They're into it. It's good fun. It's going well. Saturday being the high point. Our room capacity is technically 70, and we squeezed 76 people in. And that was an Oasis day. So I wonder if we hoovered up some people who were in town for Oasis and thought they'd go and see some stuff in the afternoon. So yeah, that was good. Unfortunately, the fire department came in and had a look at the venue the other day and have taken out a chunk of the seats because they said there were too many in the room. This is what you get when you have, stringent, rigid, inflexible, fire-based health and safety rules. So that's that. So panel show's going well. What else happened? Arthur's seat went on fire for a bit. Yeah, there was a sort of, well, I don't know what the cause was. Wildfire maybe, arson, who knows? But there was a big fire on Arthur's seat. Didn't notice it until someone messaged about it, because that's the Fringe for you. You're in and out of shows in this little bubble of just doing things, seeing things, not really seeing what's happening in the world around you. So yeah, literally not far away from my lodgings, this place where I am right now, was massive fire. Didn't even know. But fortunately, the appropriate fire safety people were involved. Done a lot more socialising this year, which has been good fun. Went to a 90s Britpop disco on Sunday night with my mate Paul, and it was I would say it was a very faithful recreation of a 90s Britpop disco, in that we turned up early and there weren't that many people there, and everyone was sort of standing around the wall apart from a few people on the dance floor, which did give us a proper flashback to our teenage years in the 90s when we stood around in discos not really talking to anyone. And then it was a proper Britpop disco, because by the time a load more people filtered in, everyone was drunk and dancing and jumping around to 90s songs. I say that they remember. I would say Paul, myself, and maybe 4 or 5 other people were actually of the demographic to have been at a Britpop disco in the 90s. Everyone else was sort of a youth cosplaying as someone at a Britpop disco at the 90s. Yeah, I've reached that age now. Yeah, we'll just have to put up with that. I think it's time for another one of these.
Who are you? What is your show, and why should we come and see it?
I'm Natalie Durkin. My show is Angle of the North, and you should come see it because it's award-winning, and I sing songs about kebabs.
And when is it?
4:30 every day at Southsider.
What else have I been to see? I went to see a play called Love It, which was great. Recommend that. You should definitely go and see that. It's about Mrs. Lovett from Sweeney Todd, her life before Sweeney Todd. So it's a sort of one-woman play. Highly recommend that. Went to see Tarot. They're only doing 3 shows, so they were doing a sort of best of. That was brilliant and chaotic, and loved that. Went to see Beck Hill's show, which might have one of the best titles of the Fringe, which is Guess Who's Beck? Beck Again, Beck Hill's Back, Tell Your Friends. Great, loved it. And the show was great. It was silly and funny and emotional. And despite what she repeatedly tells you throughout, it really is a show. And definitely you should go and see that one. Went to see Tim Bigelow in Landlubber. Great. Not sure how I found out about that one, but yeah, excellent. And I didn't realise exactly how good he was at doing very many different accents. But yeah, brilliant, very funny. Also went to see Mary Martin and Joe Mayo in Nerd Mentality 2, Duel to the Death. Again, don't know how I found out about that one. But yeah, that was great. Nerdy, techie, audience interactive-y, fun. Go and see that, and you've not got much chance because that finishes on Saturday. Oh, comedians beer mat flipping. Yeah, I mean, that is what it says in the tin. It was a load of comedians flipping beer mats to see who was the champion. I went to see that in the Pleasance in London. This was a lot more chaotic. Went to see Adam Riches as Sean Bean reads Lamort Arthur for an hour. Great, loved it. I mean, it's the sort of thing you don't want to tell anyone about. Does he just read Lamort Arthur for an hour? Well, you'd have to go and see it to find out, won't you? Saw John Kearns doing a work in progress. Excellent stuff. Saw Stu Goldsmith doing a work in progress. Excellent stuff. Adam Riches, John Kearns, Stu Goldsmith, all people who can make a work in progress as entertaining, if not more entertaining than a sort of slick, polished show. And what else have I done in the last few days? Oh, and a bit of ACMS as well. Done some spots, did one called Comedians and Dragons, where you as comedians are sent on a Dungeons and Dragons type quest, the conceit being that the comedians just don't know what they're doing, accurate, and sort of mess up the quest. And I did it as the French cat. It was good fun. And then also did the Edinburgh Fringe Comedian of the Year, Heats, and didn't get through. Did the French cat, audience weren't on board with that. There is an online vote for that. Vote for me now. It'll be linked somewhere on my social media. But again, I don't think I'm going to get through on the online vote either. Never mind. That's part of the fun of the Fringe, just doing stuff. Yeah, well, there you go. That was a lot, wasn't it? That was a long one. There was a lot to catch up on. I'm only halfway through. So there'll be more of these to come. I'll try and do them more frequently than every 4 days, but I make no promises because this is the Fringe and time has lost all meaning. All meaning. I don't know what day it is I'm recording this. It might be Wednesday. It might be. I can't confirm that. Anyway, until next time, I've been me. You've probably been you, unless you're not. See you later.